Mac Show. We're going to preview NFL and NBA weekend, plus new editions of Back and Forth and the Yoni and Mac debate, and the Yoni and Mac Show announcement about the future. That's all right now on the Yoni and Mac Show.
Makes sense to you. Please tell me your problem isn't bigger than me. Yeah, what could I do? I'm looking straight forward up to heaven. Alright, I can't wait till the year 2.
From Studio 1, welcome to this November the 21st edition of the Yoni and Mac Show. I am Ryan Yannishanis. Brandon McGrath will be joining us for the Yoni and Mac debate in just a little bit. Let's get right into it. A lot of stuff to cover. Let's start it off with the back and forth segment, where we like to do it. Brandon sent me questions. These are the ones I didn't get a chance to send him any, so here we go with that. Brandon started off with me with the Packers. He asked me, will them and the Bears be a close race in late December? I'm going to say no. I think the Packers are going to continue to roll. I think the Bears are going to lose. Possibly they could lose to Minnesota, possibly lose to a couple other teams. They're going to lose to the Packers, I think, in that game, and that's going to put them one game back. So even if the Bears can lose that game, I think the Packers have a chance to. They have a big game this weekend as well, so I'm going to say no. I think the Packers are going to be in first place. I've been saying that for about a month now, that it's the Packers division, and it's going to continue to be. Next question is going to go to the Bears, or for the Brewers. Can the Brewers team be a World Series contender? I'm going to say, can this team, with no additions, I'm going to say no. I think they need to add something possible. Josh Hamilton, I'm hearing Giancarlo Stanton now because he's not happy with Miami. So I think there's a great chance that that could possibly happen. That could roll, and I think that's going to be an exciting time for the Brewers, possibly at the winter meetings in a couple of weeks. In December, saying, you know what, I think they have a chance. If they get Hamilton or Stanton, I'm going to say yes. With this team, I think they're just missing a piece of the puzzle and maybe adding some pitching as well. Final one, it's Bucks. Can they win over 60 games? No. They're going to be a 6-7 seed. They have some tough games coming up right now. They are a contender. They have the chance to do it, but I don't think they're going to be around 60 games. I think maybe 50. But they could surprise. I don't think they're going to get to 60 games this year, but I think over 500 is what they're looking at, which would be 42 games to be over 500. So that is the thing that I think they're going to have to do. And can they do it? I think they can. We'll see if they'll be able to, but as of right now, I'm going to say no, they will not win over 60 games. That is the newest edition of Back and Forth. Kind of speeding up. We got a lot of stuff to get into. We'll have a new one next week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. All you have to do is go into the search box, type in Yoni and Mac, and you'll find our page, and you'll get all our shows and status updates. It is the Yoni and Mac Show on Facebook. Now let's preview NBA weekend. This weekend, it starts tonight. As the Wednesday, the Bucks will be in Miami to take on the Heat. Bulls will be in Houston to take on the Rockets. I think the Bucks, after having that tough game against Charlotte, they're going to be going in against the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are possibly the best team in the NBA. They get things done. They really dominate. So I think really that's the thing you're going to have to look at in this game. I don't think the Bucks are really going to have a chance in this one. Brandon Jennings, Monte Ellis has been scoring amazingly as of late, but I still don't think they're going to have enough. I still think it's going to be a Heat game to win. The Bucks, like I said, going to be a 7-8 seed team, and the Bucks possibly, again, they are the defending champions. They've gotten better, so I think the Bucks, it's going to be a tough one for the Bucks. And then going into after Charlotte, and they needed that win, but they couldn't. Bulls will be in Houston. Bulls continuing this circus trip where they have not yet won a game. They'll try to do it against Omer Sheik, Jeremy Lin, James Harden, and the Rockets. Bulls have their backs up against the wall again. They have struggled on the West Coast. They're coming more back home, as then they'll be in Milwaukee on Saturday. But I think the fact of the matter is I don't think this team is playing their best basketball right now, and they're not playing the way you would expect them to. So I think it's going to be another struggling game for the Bulls. Can they win this game? Of course they can win this game. Will they? I think that's the thing we'll have to find out. But again, the Bulls are struggling right now, and the Rockets are a team that are contenders. So I think it's going to be a tough game for them. And then we move over to Saturday. The two local teams will meet up for the first time this year at the BMO Harris Bradley Center this Saturday night. And I think it's going to be a good one. I think both teams will have something to prove, because I think the Bucks are going to come off a struggling couple of games on the road. The Bulls ending the circus road trip. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this game plays out and how both teams play. I think both teams will really need a win, because I think both teams could possibly be coming off losses, and possibly 2 for the Bucks, and the Bulls will be off 3 losses in a row. So both them teams are going to want to come in for a win. That's going to be a fun, entertaining game. I think these two teams Actually, without Derrick Rose in there, I think these two teams are more even than the last couple of years where the Bulls have ran it. Wednesday tonight, that game will be on. For the Bucks, Fox Sports, Wisconsin. I believe the Bulls game is on Comcast Sportsnet tonight. Saturday, Bulls and Bucks. I know it'll be on Fox Sports, Wisconsin for your localers. I want to say WGN for the Bulls. So that is all the previewing of the NBA weekend. We'll have the results on Monday. If you want to own your own show on YouTube, you want to produce by us, message Ryan or Brandon on Facebook. R&B Enterprises. Visions become reality. Now it's time to preview a little bit more NFL weekend. Sunday afternoon, Vikings and Bears from Soldier Field. And I continue to say it, everyone's saying it to me. Well, the Bears could beat the Vikings. The Bears can beat the Vikings and rebound. How do you rebound from losing against two playoff contenders when you're facing a measly Minnesota Vikings team? It does not prove anything. It won't shut the Packer fans up as saying you're good. So why does it even matter? Yes, you need a win to continue it. People say, oh, well, they'll get in the playoffs. There's good teams in the playoffs. That's the problem the Bears have had this year. Good teams they lose to. Bad teams, that's what I call it the playoffs, because there's not bad teams in there. So the Bears why even make it to the playoffs when you're going to get embarrassed? That's the problem with this. I think this is a big game for the Bears. They would like to come back and rebound. If they lose this one, I think the balloon is completely flat. We talked about the balloon yesterday for the Bears, but I think it's a tough game for the Bears. I think it's going to be one that they need to win if they want to continue to be in the playoff push. We'll see what happens, but will they be able to? I'm not 100% sure, but they got to watch out for Jared Allen. He's just like the J.J. Watt and that against both Smiths of the Niners. They are going to have problems with him, and I don't think it's going to be easy for the Bears, and I think it's going to be very tough for the Bears. So we'll see how it goes, and still I believe Jay Cutler might be back. He might not. I'm not really sure. That's Sunday Night Football. Packers and the Giants from the Meadowlands, and it's going to be a big game. I think it's going to be one where the Packers, this could be a possible, last year you saw this matchup in the playoffs, and the Packers were lost, and the Giants ended up winning the Super Bowl. This could be the game that puts the Packers over the top in the NFC. The Giants are the team that everyone's worried about, but I think if the Packers win, they have that opportunity to really sail and try to be the best team in the NFC, and that's what they want to do. And again, a win for them, and possibly a Vikings win over the Packers, they will have that lead in the division, and that's what they want, and that's what they have the chance to do. I've been saying it all along. They deserve to be in first place. The Bears do not right now. They're not playing the quality that they know how. So I think the Packers and the Giants are, it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top. I think that'll be the funnest game of the weekend out of all the ones we're previewing. Two very good teams, defending Super Bowl last two Super Bowl champions will do battle. So that is all previewed. That will be on NBC 7:30. The Bears Vikings will be on at noon on Fox Sunday. Every Monday on the Yoni Mac Show, your fill of entertainment, music, and movies with Katie's Quarter. She'll have it all. That's Mondays only on the Yoni and Mac Show. Now it's time for the newest edition of the Yoni and Mac debate. It is, what's holidays better, Christmas or Thanksgiving? Brandon says Christmas. Let's go to him for the first time via satellite and get his take. Why is Christmas better than Thanksgiving in the newest edition of the Yoni and Mac debate?
Christmas is, it's be with your family and all that, but I think it's because, if you have nephews and nieces and all about, it's all about the kids, spending time with family, and I think it's just all nice, the little kid gets to see Santa Claus, they all love it, and I think it's just a bigger holiday than Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a more football, watch football with your family, eat turkey and that. And I think, Christmas was a snowfall, So, I think Christmas is a lot better because, I love both, I get to see the family open gifts, be with my family. That's what I love to do. And Thanksgiving, watch football with my family and all that, yep.
The reason I say Thanksgiving is because if you're not 2 years old, or probably maybe 10, 11, 12, I think that's when you start fading off and say, you like to eat. Everyone likes to eat as an adult. More people, kids, everyone likes gifts, don't get me wrong, but I think Thanksgiving you get to watch football. Christmas is more basketball, yes, but football's the sport. You get to see that on the holiday, you get to eat, you get to spend time with your family. It ain't just focusing on gifts, it's just time to spend quality, it's just where you spend quality time with people. That's what everyone likes to see, that's what everyone likes to do. That's what I think what's really going to be, what the fun part about Thanksgiving is, and that's what the best part of the holiday is. Christmas, I think everyone's more focused on the gifts, and not as focus on the family. And Thanksgiving's the first holiday before Christmas where you get to actually be with, like, I'm a family guy. So getting a chance to be with your family and get a chance to talk to them, that's the first holiday before Christmas. You already saw them a month ago. A lot of people don't like their families. I can understand why. But the point of the matter is I think it's nonetheless, Thanksgiving is a better holiday. Also great food, turkey, stuffing, pumpkin pie, ham, all that great stuff. But I think Thanksgiving is a better holiday because minus Christmas. Okay, that is the newest edition of the Yoni and Mac debate. I say Thanksgiving's better. Brandon says Christmas is better. Let us know. Now it is time for the big announcement. I've been promoting this since last Friday, and here it goes. Starting Monday, it will be the final week of the Yoni and Mac Show. Starting Monday, December the 3rd, I will be going off on my own on a show that we'll call Yakkin' with Yoni, where I want to get more in depth with the fans. I'll be more social on Facebook. I want to on Twitter. I want you guys to tweet me questions, Facebook me questions. I want to get interactive with them. I'll also be doing the same stuff. We're recapping stuff, but I want people's opinions on stuff. That's why it's Yakkin' with Yoni. I want also eventually I'm going to get phone calls, but it's going to be a new show, December the 3rd. Next week I'll be doing a promo each day about the show, what segments and all that kind of stuff. But the main point of it is to be active. But I'll go beyond that next week. And also on next Friday I'll unveil the logo and the sponsorship announcement, which I'll unveil both at the same time on the logo next Friday. So stay tuned for that. That'll be the final day of the Yoni and Mac Show. Plus I'm not sure if Brandon will be here at all next week via satellite. We're going to try to film a promo sometime during the week. We can have our final kind of a goodbye together, but Brandon will still be on the show. He's going to have a weekly segment. Katie's Corner will be there. We'll find out all that next week. But again, next week's the final week of the Yoni and Mac Show. Now it's time for Brandon's favorite part of the show, predictions. Brandon went 0-2, and I'm 1-1 as of right now. Let's go to the weekend. Bucks and Heat. Brandon says Bucks. I'm going to go Heat. Bulls, Rockets. Brandon goes Bulls. I'm going to go Rockets. Bulls, Bucks. I'm going to go Bulls. Brandon went Bulls. Bears, Vikings. Brandon went Bears. I'm going to go Bears. Packers, Giants. Brandon goes Giants. I'm going to go Packers. That'll be the game. That's all. So Brandon's got Bucks, Bulls, Bears, Giants. I got Heat, Rockets, Bulls, Bears, Packers. So that'll do it. I hope everyone has a short week. We'll be back Monday. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving as well. Have a great extended weekend. That'll wrap things up for this November the 21st edition. For Ronnie Adeshadis and Brandon McGrath via satellite, saying thank you for watching this presentation of the Yoni and Mac Show right here on YouTube.